Hey everyone, I'm Marshall Clay, partner and senior advisor at the Welch Group. It's Friday afternoon after a long week, end of the summer, very hot, so I appreciate you joining us. Today I'm going to try to make you a little bit smarter in 3 minutes or less, and we're talking about target date retirement funds. Now these funds have really gained in popularity over the last several years because of their ease of use. If you think about it, you find one of these funds that fits your projected retirement date, you put your money in these funds, and the sales pitch is that you can forget about your money. Well, that's not necessarily true, and I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. The other advantage of these target date funds is that they give you broad market exposure. So easy to use and broad market exposure. But what I think you may not know is a couple of things. Number one, not all of these target date funds are the same. They have different money managers, they have different asset allocations, and the underlying assets within those asset allocations are also different. So be leery if you're using these target date funds, they may not fit your particular case facts. So even though you're outsourcing a lot of the money management to this target date funds, it doesn't absolve you of the responsibility of making sure that those asset allocations fit your specific case facts. Number two, these target date funds are a fund of funds. So that means that there are underlying fees associated with these funds. So be aware of those fees because they can be pretty expensive. The last thing is that if you're taking cash flow from these particular funds, be aware that when you receive that cash, the fund manager actually has to sell pro rata across the entire fund. So it's a little bit inefficient in terms of how you're receiving your cash flow because you can't pick and choose what assets within that fund to actually sell. So the bottom line here is with these target date funds, they are very easy to use, very simple, but they may make some promises to you that they can't necessarily keep. And so I encourage anyone that's using these target date funds to be proactive about their asset management and take a look at these funds from time to time to make sure that they fit your particular case facts. I would hate to see anyone using these funds expect one thing about these funds and actually receive another. We've had a lot of volatility this last week. Maybe now's the time to actually dust off these things, take a look, make sure that you're taking the appropriate amount of risk. Your financial plan will thank you, your family will thank you, and you'll be much better off in the long term. As always, be sure to check with your own personal financial advisor before making any sort of financial planning moves. If you found this video helpful, please like and share this video with friends and family. And if we can be of help or if we can answer any further questions about whether target date funds are appropriate for you, please give us a call at the number you see on your screen. Have a great weekend.